got an awful lot wrong today. Just the goal, the obvious statement of fact, but you go away with the point.
Yeah, look, this is always a real difficult place to come. I don't think they've lost too many here this season. They've had some good results. And I thought we had some big chances first half. You know, they went real man for man aggressive against us, and we just needed to utilise the space in behind a lot more. Dion was left at times 1v1 in half a pitch, and we were still trying to play our way and our game, when really you just have to play what the game gives you and offers you. And the game offered us space in behind today, and we didn't take it. When we did, we created some real good chances. Probably had the best chance of the game with Shola, and had one or two other moments where just our last decision just looked off. We weren't tight enough, in particular around the box, with our play, with our touch, with our pass. Probably physical and mental fatigue. But if you can't win, you don't lose, and it's definitely a point gained away from home. We've now got a real good run of fixtures. We've got time on the grass with the players, which we've lacked this last 4 or 5 weeks. And sometimes when you can't train so much, it's just play, recover. You lose a bit of fluidity. We lost a bit of rhythm, especially with our passing game. We'll be able to get back to that now, freshen the players up. After Sheffield Wednesday, we then have a bit of a break. Some lads are away on international, but other lads can rest and recuperate. And by that time, we'll have MJ back, George Johnston back, George Thomason will be fit, ready to go. The squad will be really strong, and then we've got a real good running. We're in a good place. We must remember that. It's been a real tough month. We've had some good results, some not so good results. For me today, it's a point gained, regardless of the opposition. We're away from home, and we have to take our medicine a little bit and just pick up a point and then regroup and go again next Saturday.
Yeah, well, it's easy to forget they haven't lost. They've lost once here since October, I think. So yeah, it's not an easy place to come and get a win. Second half, you were camped in just after half time. It looked like you would go on and get the 3.
And that's it. I mean, first half we had to take our opportunities, and at the start of the second half, when you're camped in and you're completely dominant, you need to score in your good spells. We didn't today. We didn't take our chances. And then the longer the game goes on, because they're delighted with the points, they're then, putting men behind the ball, and it's harder to break down. They had 1 or 2 moments in transition, counter-attacks, but that was it really. That's always going to be the way when we're trying to throw so many bodies forward. But as I said, it's a point gained. We shouldn't be anything but positive. The club is in a really good place. We're really competitive. We've got 10 games to go in the league and a cup final to come. We shouldn't be down about anything. Let's just keep the group positive, keep the fans positive, keep the club positive, and keep moving forwards. We're excited about the finish.
Good, because on that positive note, what a huge game to look forward to next week. Back at Uniball, Ipswich in town. It's going to be a real big crowd. And then Sheffield Wednesday following week. 2 real good games to look forward to.
Brilliant games to look forward to. As I said, I don't worry about us in the big games. We haven't always got the right results, but we've had some real good performances, and it's going to be a great chance for us to show where we're at. As I said, I'm really looking forward to having a week on the grass with the players to get back into some rhythm, especially with our play. And yeah, like I said, if you can't win, you don't lose, and it's a point gain today, and we'll move on, get ready for the big games to come.
Just lastly, a bit of housekeeping. How was Vic? Because he's had the scan on his...
Yeah, he's got a grade 1 strain of his hamstring.
Okay.
There's a chance he could be available for Ipswich, but it's only a slight chance. More likely to be available for Sheffield Wednesday. But we'll see. Luckily for us, we caught it in time and we didn't risk him on Tuesday.